My sights on, high life drone, twilight zone, fly like I'm stoned. Yeah. They way gone, J-Way is known. Go hard, go home, get money long. My life up, flow like up, hoes like yup. I'm like fuck, where's my phone?
You know what else has energy? Your seed. You guys produce millions of seed per day, and that seed has value. Can you put a monetary value on your seed? Yes, go to the child support office and ask every man, how much did that seed cost you? And he'll tell you $1,500 a month, whatever that amount is. If he's married and he has a family, how much does that seed cost you? Well, the mortgage, the car note, the college investment plan, the clothes, the vacations, the tutoring, the sports leagues. That seed cost you a lot. That was energy. That was your energy.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jason, coming back with another one, man. I really wanted y'all to see that clip, though, right? Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. You know what I mean? Always coming with it, man. But shout out to him. But I wanted y'all to see that because Lord knows we be trying to tell folks, man. Lord knows we be trying to tell folks how valuable this seed is. You know what I mean? We be trying to tell them, bruh. It is very expensive to be reckless with your life force energy, bro, with your seed. It is very expensive, not only in the financial world, but in the physical health world as well. You know what I'm saying? In the health world, it is just as expensive. You know what I mean? But either way, when you don't value your seed, you end up in a lot of shit. You put yourself in a hole that you cannot get out of because you can't take it back. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. You cannot take it back. You know, yeah, like Coach Greg Adams say, you know, our body will produce a lot of seed, but that doesn't mean that you need to be reckless with it. You know, that's energy that you can be using for a greater cause. But a lot of men don't see it that way. So guess what? You're going to have people that indulge in pornography and releasing any chance they get. You're going to have people with an overactive sex life giving their energy to any and everybody. You know what I mean? You're going to have men that just don't value their energy. They won't value their seed or their life force energy. Both the same, you know? And then they have to suffer the consequences, you know? And, you know, I hope, you know, with Coach Greg Adams and the numerous guys that's speaking on this, you know, Kevin Gates, you know, a lot of men on YouTube that's making videos and stuff like that. Y'all that's observing and possibly thinking about putting it out there. Listen, bro, I hope that this can get out to us because it's not doing good for anything when it comes to the community, the world, because you having a lot of children being born, you know, that don't have fathers, you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't expect it. They didn't want to, you know, have children. Or it's a situation where, you know, they end up in bad relationships, you know, the woman end up getting pregnant, you know, or bad marriages. The women end up having you end up having a family and, you know, a split happens and then, you know, there you go. You know, you got more children, you know, that could possibly not have fathers in their life because the situation got ugly. You know, the divorce got ugly, you know. Like he said again about the alimony and all of that shit, bro. How expensive is your seed, dog? You know, how expensive? How much is you willing to spend? How much? That's the real question, bro. How much is you willing to spend? How much? You know, just to be in the heated moment. You know, just so you can release. How much is you physically ready to spend with your health? How much is you ready to spend financially? How much is you ready to spend? Because it's going to cost you. And that's what a lot of men don't realize. It's going to cost you. It costs you to be a player. You know what I mean? It costs you to be out here with an overactive sex life. It costs you to be reckless. It costs you to be ignorant. You know what I'm saying? You want to be ignorant? You know, you don't want to value yourself? You still want to live in your second childhood? Listen, bro, that's all on you. You know, yeah, we got plenty of seed. Our body gonna continue to create that. But guess what? Man, if I was you, I'd be very careful with how I use it. I would be very careful with how I use it. You know, and that's the only word that we trying to send out there, bro. Nothing less. I mean, you know, you don't have to put too much sauce on it, but you're gonna have people that will. They're not gonna be willing to accept it. So they're gonna continue to just spill all over the place. They're gonna continue to not value it. And then, you know, it's gonna put them in some of the worst situations ever. You know what I mean? They're gonna end up in the same spots, and they're gonna end up in bad spots. They're gonna end up in deep holes. They're gonna end up literally, you know what I mean? They're gonna end up in all types of fucked up positions. Not just the positions that they wasting it in, that they fapping it in, but positions in life. You know what I'm saying? Positions in life, bro. So this could be, it could be a real game changer. It could work to your advantage if you on a journey like we are on a journey, and using that energy for a greater cause, using it to elevate, using it to manifest, using it to put into your children, your family, the people that's important in your life. Listen, bro, you could use this seed to your advantage. But guess what? If you use it wrong, you slip up, bro, you are at a disadvantage. You are at a disadvantage. Now, you gave it away, and you could possibly, not possibly, if that woman get pregnant, that thought get pregnant, that hoe get pregnant, that jump off get pregnant, that girlfriend get pregnant, you are at her mercy. You are at her mercy. So are you ready to get your checks garnished? Are you ready to give it up for child support, bro? Are you ready? Are you ready to go to jail? Because guess what? That back child support, that shit rack up enough. They coming to get you. You know what I'm saying? They coming to get you. And then can you imagine, right? You work hard for something, right? Because this is what happened to a lot of men. They work hard, you know, for their money. They work hard for their dollars. You know what I mean? You know, and then what a lot of people don't know is when you get with a chick, you get her pregnant. Y'all ain't got to be together. Y'all ain't got to be even talking. But if she gets pregnant, right, and she ends up on government assistance, you know what I mean? She needing support from the government, and they have your name. They know that you the father. Listen, bro, you automatically go on child support. Automatically. No question. You know, they don't got to come get you automatically. If that girl that you got pregnant, end up on government assistance, end up on welfare, they automatically come after you. They automatically come after the baby father, because the chicks that's getting government assistance, they normally have kids. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, if they need help by the government, which is getting supported and paid for by the taxpayers, they gonna come looking for the daddy of her children automatically. So you automatically go on child support. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take that into account too. So you work hard for your money. You think you getting your checks coming in, but as soon as that check and your social security go through the system of the government, guess what? It get red flagged, and they like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? And then they like, oh no, you know what I mean? He got a girl, or he has children by a woman that's on welfare. Automatically you get put on child support. Automatically your checks get garnished. Whatever you made, automatically when you go file your taxes, you think you about to get a nice tax return, that whole thing will get taken. They will take your whole tax return, my nigga. It didn't happen to so many people. Don't believe me? Go holler at some of y'all uncles. Go holler at some of y'all brothers. They'll tell you. They was like, ooh, nigga, I'm about to get this tax return, nigga. They thought they was about to get that hot 1,500, that hot 2,000. It didn't work out like that. Because as soon as it went through the system, when you filed your taxes and all of that shit, guess what? Boom, he owed back child support. You know what I'm saying? They taking the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And even then, that ain't even covering, depending on how much you owe, bro. They ain't even covering a lot. So you still will have the possibility of having to do time and go to jail for your back child support that you owe. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what state you in or whatnot, bro. But yeah, man, listen, bro, how much you willing to spend for that night out? That night out, that bang, bang, skeet, skeet. You know what I'm saying? That hot little thought that you wanted to bang, that's giving it up to you. you ran into her in a bar. You know what I mean? Them hoes that you all in they DMs and all of that on these social media platforms. How much you willing to spend? How much? How much? Physically and financially. Emotionally. Let's just say everything, because guess what? Once she have that baby, once you in a position where it can affect everything. Some of y'all be out there dipping in these women and y'all got whole families. Y'all got whole families. How much you willing to spend? Because you still got to continue to take care of your family. And now you're going to have to take care of another family because you done slipped up. You done slipped up, bro. You got enough money to afford to take care of two families? Or you got enough money to afford to take care of your family, and then be on child support, getting your checks garnished? You know what I'm saying? All of that, bro. You ready for that? You still got to pay for that baby doctor's appointments, all of that shit. Is you ready, bro? How much? How much you willing to spend? Just take that into account, bro. You know what I'm saying? Before you go diving in something, bro. Before you diving in these DMs and talking to these women, bro. Get to know these chicks, bro. You know what I mean? Get to know yourself, bro. Value yourself first, bro, because it starts with you. If you don't value yourself, you don't value your life force energy, you're going to easily end up in these situations, bro. You can easily end up in these situations because you living life wild. You not disciplined. You're not focused on your purpose. Anytime you're not focused on your purpose and you're not disciplined and you don't value yourself or your energy, that's what will happen to you. So think about that shit moving forward, all right? And that's my word, man. My name Sinn, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to do my job, yeah, that's all day. What I do ain't a facade, this is all J. Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to